with Countess of Shopping. I have lost over 113 pounds from GLP-1 weight loss. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about, I switched over, I quit Compound and I switched over to Zepbound. And I got a ton of questions on my last video. If you haven't seen my last video, go watch that after this live stream. But I wanted to go through and do a Q&A on it because I got so many questions on it that I was like, I have to tell everybody what I've learned, my opinions. Obviously, none of this is medical advice. You do you, talk to your own healthcare provider, simply my own experience, strength, and hope. But first, I want to know what state you're tuning in from. We've got Arizona, we've got Texas in the chat, Virginia. So glad you guys are here, besties. We've got all of our besties in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if it's your first live, tell me down in the chat that it's your first live. We've got Indiana, we've got New York City here. Okay, let's go over. I'm going to start with some of the content and then we'll come back and I'll interact with the chat. I always feel badly when I'm not in the chat, but I will be in the chat. And if you guys have a ton of snow, it's been quite snowy here in Virginia, so may your coffee be strong if you're working with your children at home while having a snow break too. Anyone else out there besides me? Okay, so let's dive in. So the first thing, why I stopped taking Compound. If you didn't see that video yet, the whole premise, food noise. Food noise is alive and well. I was on the highest dose I could be on, which was 11.125 milligrams. And Zepbound, the brand names, goes as high as 15 milligrams. For me, that variation, bam, came back, food noise, night snackings, cravings, all of these things that I thought that I had moved past. And yes, I have worked so hard with a dietitian, worked on healthy skill sets, worked with a personal trainer. I've worked on these things to have better, healthy lifestyle choices. And even still, over the last 3 years of doing all of those things, I found myself at night eating stuff I shouldn't be eating that I knew, because I track my food pretty much every day. I knew that we're not on my food plan. And I was like, why can I not stop doing this? It is a medical intervention that I needed. And so I wanted to share with you, thanks, Angela says Angie likes my Diet Coke. Thanks, bestie. I felt like it was appropriate for today. We need an extra Diet Coke when it's day 5, no childcare and working a full-time job, right? You feel me, anyone else? An extra Diet Coke for today. And so coming to this realization of my body requires a higher dose. And this is where some people within the questions were like, well, I just need 2.5 milligrams. And I want to say to that, yes, because obesity is a disease and it is a wide hoop disease where there's many, 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 many different ways to treat it. And within that, some people need semaglutide. Some people don't do well with Wegovy. They need the 2 hormone receptor versus the 1 hormone receptor, which is semaglutide. They may need that. I need that. I am a Tirzepatide girly through and through. I need that 2 hormone receptor. And so comparison is the thief of joy, and recognizing that we are all going to have slightly different nuances as to how we work our health journey is really important, I think. Really, really important. And that what may work for you may not. What works for me may not work for you. But also within that, the higher dose for me, guess what happened? Not immediately, but kind of. I don't know if part of that was psychological, but I pretty much immediately stopped having night snacking. I was so full. 24 hours after my first brand name injection again, so full. I was like, there was a reprieve. And that's literally that same feeling I had 3 years ago when I started Mounjaro, of like this blanket silencing in my brain. Because for me, it's truly, and I don't know about you, tell me in the comments if it is for you, but the brain body connection of like my stomach getting full because of the medication, but then also my brain, that food noise just silenced. What a pleasant feeling. Because here's what. Mounjaro is Mounjaro 2 hormone receptor. It is. It's the same thing. Mounjaro, Zepbound, and Tirzepatide, all the same thing. Those are all the same thing. Mounjaro is for type 2 diabetes, FDA approval. Zepbound is for obesity care management or sleep apnea. So, yup. And so for me also, so this begs the bigger question, which I got, which was this Q&A. I got great questions, which I love from a non-medical standpoint, but simply from my experience, strength, and hope. Where do you go from maintenance on this, right? And there's an article that in the group at countessofshopping.com/group, the Count posted, it was within the past week, talking about how people do get acclimated to these drugs. And so we don't know, and I have full intentions of being on these medications for the rest of my life, but what does that look like in 10 years from now with the dosage? Do we need, like, I know for myself, if there was a Zepbound 17.5 milligrams or Zepbound 20 milligrams, I would be on it. I need it. And because I am fighting as hard as I can in maintenance. And that was one of the things, the other questions I got was about maintenance, was I'm working as hard as I can. I have higher calories within that. Now that I'm in maintenance, I'm not in the weight loss zone. So I don't need to be in a calorie deficit. I'm in a calorie maintenance. So I get some extra calories per day as a result of that. But within that, making those choices, because there's not the food noise, I can adhere to it. I was having a really hard time with the food noise, being able to adhere to what my dietitian had set forth for me. And so great. Susan has a great question. She says, have you felt any difference with Zepbound 15 milligrams since you were on the last 15? Yeah, it was the silencing of, that's a great question. I guess comparing those two pockets, no, but it was a distinct difference going from 15 milligrams to 11.125 milligrams back to 15 milligrams. Absolutely. It was the food noise and appetite suppression. The quantities in my food, which y'all, you guys know, I do weigh and measure my food. Like I'm tracking that. A track number grows. I am a firm believer in that. For me, has worked really well at this phase of the game. For me, it took me a while to get to that part, but it's worked really well for me. And so having that change within my body, and it takes, by the way, again, non-medical person here, not at all medical, but it's within, once you have it for a while, it's within your body for 30 days, which is why with surgeries, surgeons want you to stop before surgery, because it is in our bodies for 30 days. Particularly for me, since I've been on it for 3 years, my body's well adjusted in that. So it took a few weeks from going from the higher dose to the lower dose to necessarily feel that, which is why I'm saying going from the lower dose to the higher dose and having that immediate relief, I do think some of that's probably psychological. So it was interesting to me though, and this is where I wanted to share as well, because it was one of the questions, was the tools in my toolbox, right? Working with a dietitian, having high protein, high fiber, using my power duo of high protein, high fiber on a daily basis, how hard that was, how much extra effort it is, that it is possible, but it really very much took me back to being morbidly obese and weighing 300 pounds. And those old tapes of like, oh man, everybody else is doing it, or oh man, I get this, or like those self-defeating negative attitudes, I don't have now. I'm like, I can hit it. And that for me has been worth its weight in gold, to have back my confidence in terms of I can stop. I'm not uncontrolled around food. I posted this morning about my Valentine's Day chocolates. I'm going to give them to a bunch of teachers and a bunch of stuff. It was the Lint chocolate sale that's happening at QVC. And I posted that because that previously I would have eaten so many of those chocolates. Now I'm like, I could have one, not every day, but like if I wanted one every day, I have the ability to stop because of the higher dose of Zepbound. Go Amy. Amy says 8 to 10 pounds away from maintenance, just hit a stall. Got to keep doing the things. Stalls are totally normal. Can we bestie normalize stalls? I want to give you a high five if you're having a stall. High five. Because it's frustrating, isn't it? We've gone, for me, I'll use my I statements, gone down, gone down, gone down, gone down. And then to hit this part of where it's like, dude, why is it not going down anymore? Knowing that it's totally normal. And that also my dietitian said that there's a pocket where I need to have more. Particularly near our periods, by the way. Right before our periods, I was just reading this whole scientific study, how we actually need magnesium, specifically right before our periods. My favorite magnesium is Magnesium Breakthrough, BIOptimizers.com/queen. It's also linked in the comments and in the description too. They're having their end of the year sale, and it's the end of the New Year sale, 7 types of magnesium, how much it helps support muscle recovery, how much it helps support sleep. But going back over to what you're saying about the weight plateau, for me, if I'm not sleeping, if I'm not lifting or working out, like I need these things in there to help support the pushing into the weight stall. And sometimes for me, it's not a matter of pushing anymore. It's a matter of having some more calories and then resetting and then going back into it, if that makes sense. I would also strongly suggest of what is helpful for me and then in the weight stall, Sequwise Council. The dietitian has been awesome. It's been so helpful. Join Fridays has one within their group. I wanted to work one-on-one through Nourish. You can use my link to get an extra. It's through insurance, and it's been very helpful. Joseph says, great magnesium, isn't it? It really, truly is. And so one of the other things people had asked, one of the top questions I got asked was switching from Tirzepatide compound, quitting it, and then going over to Zepbound brand name. What were side effects? When people tell me they have constipation, besties, on GLP-1 constipation, I'm always like, bestie, BIOptimizers help support regularity. I do not have a constipation problem, and I have not had a constipation problem because I take 7 types of magnesium. That magnesium glycinate in there, if you're just taking magnesium glycinate on your own, for me, I was dramatically shortchanging myself because that's what I took before I took BIOptimizers 2 years ago. I've been taking it pretty much every day for 2 years. And so I want to encourage you, if you are constipated, baby, go check out that link down below, bioptimizers.com/queen. That sale is ending. I'm not sure, I forget what day it's ending, but it's in like the next couple of days, very soon. If not like today. I need to go look. It's very soon. Okay. Yay. Amy has an appointment with their doctor. Hi, Oasis. How are you, sweet friends? Sarah says, about Nourish. Yes, use my code. It was in the Nourish video. I'll put it in the description after this video is done. It's been so helpful. Valley says, I absolutely love the pill format of BIOptimizers. She says, thank you so much for the recommendation. She's like, I'm not a fan of the powdered format. Some people love the powdered format because you can have it in drink format. This actually has 8 types of magnesium in it. I love their cherry tart. It's so good. But they have like raspberry lemonade, a fruit punch. But so you can get it in drink format. I personally like Valley. I like the pill format. To me, it's just so easy. And I take 2 capsules about an hour and a half before bed to help wind down because it does help with sleep, support sleep. So it helps support sleep, getting restful night sleep, helps support muscle functions, helps support regularity, helps support mood and a balanced mood at that. Postpartum is walking. I'm so proud of it. I love when people tell me that they work out and listen to my videos. It makes me so happy. Yay. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you found what has worked well for you. Let's see here. Valley says, wanted to add another statement. She said, absolutely 100% correct on constipation issue. She was doing Miralax before she started using BIOptimizers and she's not had an issue all year. I agree. If you're constipated, go take advantage of the sale. BIOptimizers.com/queen. It's linked down below. Okay. Next question I got was, and why I quit compound versus the brand name. Brand names are more expensive. Our insurance majorly changed when my husband left Homeland Security. And so with that, paying now $2,500 per month for insurance, pass me a Diet Coke. With that financial change for us, for me, it was one of the things I was like, okay, it can be as low as $38 per week with compound. With the pen, it's for what even with the cost savings card for Zepbound is still $125 per week. So that's quite a variation, right? But my husband reframed it for me, my hot husband. It was so wise and is like, your health is worth it. The cost benefit analysis is you're going to outpay from gaining weight back or just the stress of dealing with it over the long term. We can cut money and do other things financially besides that. And I thought that was really good advice because the immediate relief that I felt, I was like, he's right. Like he is right. That expense certainly is there. One of the other things that I got was, would you have an idea? Let me look at the comments. Oh, yay. Okay, I'm looking at the comments real fast. I know he is such a great happy. Would you have an idea as to until later in the week? Oh, that's so interesting. Oasis, I don't know why. I think that our bodies do react differently. It could be, for me, I had added in my compound vitamin B12 for extra energy. And I know that also, it very much helped. I'm kind of bummed that I don't have that extra B12 added into it anymore. Which, by the way, if you get a compound and it's red and you're like, oh my gosh, why is it red? It's because of the additives within it. It's not like it's rancid. It's the additives put into it, at least for where I got my compound. Let's see here. Oh, I love you too, postpartum. You're not a fraud at all. Like this health and wellness journey, even in our group, there's a lot of people in countessofshopping.com/group who are not on GLP-1 medication. They're there for the weight loss encouragement, accountability, daily, and it's free. Like that is my gift to our community. The Counts gift too. We spend so much time in that group, intentionally by design. Yeah, Angie, you got a good husband too. High five, sweet friend. Yeah, awesome husbands for the win. Health is our wealth. Like it is worth paying the extra money, and for us. Cece, how are you? Cece says, how's the renovation going, girl? I'll have to put in the group more pictures. It's beautiful. Though we have our countertops have gone in. There was an issue with one of the countertops not being ordered. So it pushed the tile guy back. And so the tile is in my son's bathroom. It looks beautiful. The tile started in our shower. It's got little pebbles in it. It looks gorgeous. And then in the kitchen, the quartz is ordered and coming, I think, next week. So it looks really pretty. Amy, I'll have to show you. The renovations. But Cece, you're so sweet to ask. It has been very stressful being in tiny house. Tiny house with snow, no school for my son, dogs. Women will not pee or poo. If you guys have any suggestions as how to get a dog to go to the bathroom, she held it for 24 hours. I'm like, sweet girl's gonna get a UTI. So if you have any advice, y'all know I loved my dogs. I used to own one of the largest dog walking companies in the nation before we sold it, and we could not get the dog to go pee. I'm like, so if you guys have any tips, tell me. Oh, thanks, Karen. She says you're one day closer to being back in your home, girl. I can't wait. I cannot wait, Amy, also to do cooking stuff. We've built out to make it like a cooking studio too. So we're excited about that. Kristen, oh, I'm so glad the encouragement's helpful. Tara, my beautiful Tara, you were in my prayers last night. I don't know why, girl. You popped up. I prayed for you. I don't know why, but I wanted to tell you, I was praying for you last night. Carol says, where'd you get your compound? Join Fridays. Use the discount code QUEEN, QUEEN. I have worked with them for over 2 years. To me, they're the obesity care management specialists. I love them. Let's see here. Jude, oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. Jude, my kid, I'm like, okay, let's go shovel. Let's go. I mean, it's icy out there too. It's been crazy. Okay. One of the other questions I got was, this was one of the other big questions I got was, thanks, Karma. Thanks, doll. I appreciate that. I had a new eyeshadow. I'll post it in the group. And it was from an African-American owned makeup company. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow. I also bought her concealer and her lippies. That's where this shadow is from. So thank you. I will post it in the group. I'm kind of obsessed, actually. I wish I could remember the name of it. But it's been my new favorite eyeshadow. Amy says, can't wait for the cooking. Same. Chris, literally, I said that to my husband. She said, drive Wilma to your house to poop. I think we're going to do that. I told my husband, I was like, we should just drive her in the car. Like, let's just go back home, walk around our neighborhood, walk in our backyard. It's all ice though. They did plow, thank God. Thank God. Let's see here. Okay. Random says, thankfully in California, we don't have to worry about snow. Is that Sandy? Random? Same username. Okay, one of the other big questions for me quitting compound and going back to brand name was, what were the switching? A lot of people were sharing their experience, strength, and hope from switching from Wegovy to Zepbound, or Zepbound to retatrutide. Now, retatrutide is not on the market yet. That is on a gray market drug. Eli Lilly has not released that. Probably won't be released until December of this year, if not into 2027. And so just knowing that there may be side effects with that, like full stop, knowing that there may be side effects with it, and that it may not work as well. If you went from Zepbound to hormone receptor to Wegovy, one hormone receptor, it may not work as well. You may experience what I did, which was food noise, increased appetite suppression, but you may not. Some people have switched, and it's been awesome hearing so many different people's stories about how well it's worked for them switching, or, we all have different journeys. And it was interesting. The other interesting thing that people said about retatrutide, who are on the gray market drug, for some of them, how Zepbound was even better for them than the retatrutide gray market drug. Now, I would not take gray market. Some people get very upset when I say that. That's me. You do you. I would not want to do that, but that's me. But it was interesting to hear that some people, and it was more than one person who said that was like, I did not have as great of experience as I did on Zepbound. I'm like, interesting. And from people saying that, it made me think, you guys, if you're an OG, you know me, I say frequently, I'll be the first in line when retatrutide comes to the market with Eli Lilly, that they said it may not be the biggest bang for my buck as I think it would be. And I thought that was interesting for me. I was like, I have been putting a lot of stock into that, of Retta coming out of, if my health provider allowed it, I would definitely be on it. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was very interesting. Oasis. Oh, thank you, Oasis. Yes, B3. Is it B3, not B12? It's B something. Yeah, Jude, I agree. Oh, yay. Oh, have a great lunch break, or have a great back time at work, Valley. I'm so glad that you checked in. Thanks, guys. That's so nice. Thanks, Florida. The neck cream. Ooh, Maeve Love. Do I need to try that, Amy? Do I need to get that? I think I may need to get that. If you are just tuning in, friendly reminder, end of the year sale, or it's the New Year, New You sale is ending for BIOptimizers. BIOptimizers.com/queen. They have other things, by the way. If you're not on GLP-1, they have berberine. Their berberine is superior. They have mast lines that are digestive enzymes, 4 times more enzyme than any other digestive enzyme. It has 18 enzymes in there. It has the proteins in there too, 4 times more enzymes with the proteins in there than any other brand. You can use the links down below. Highly recommend you stock up. Don't pay extra if you're taking it daily. I take it daily. People are like, what do you take daily? This, and I have for the last pretty much 2 years. Our Las Vegas meetup is coming around the bend in like a week and a half. I'm so excited. If you have not RSVP'd for that, please make sure you do. Really, really pumped to see you guys in Vegas for our meet and greet or meet and greet. Let's see here. Hi, Anne. How are you, beauty? Nicole says, I am loving my mast limes. High five, queen. We love that. We love the mast limes. They really are great digestive enzymes. And it helps to break, people are like, why take digestive enzymes? Because it helps to break down protein. And with that breakdown of protein, again, I'm not medical. Always talk to your own healthcare provider before taking any supplements. But breaking down within that protein helps absorb it, and it does really help with muscle recovery. And for me, honey, I lost 28 pounds of muscle through being on Zepbound, Manjaro, and Tirzepatide compound. So trying to get some muscle, which is normal, by the way. Losing muscle on a weight loss journey is also. Can we normalize that too, in addition to weight stalls? Can we normalize that? Megan, to answer your question, the 11.125, my understanding in my non-medical way is because of legalities. And I trust Joint Fridays. That's my understanding. I know other companies do go, but I wouldn't go with another company. For me, I've been with them for 2 years, and they're the industry leader in my humble opinion. Like the way that knowing the back end of it, like the science behind it, for me, that's why I trust them. I trust them with compound and with brand name too. I appreciate you to be on words, Miss Tara. Okay. Oasis, 82 pounds over there. Congratulations. Super happy. Amy, I cannot wait to see you in Las Vegas. Amy, did you email me about sweet gifts? That was so sweet. And there's a bird. It's a blue jay. Well, hi, friend. He's probably looking for food. Amy, if you asked about gifts, that is so sweet. I need to email you back. Don't bring me anything though. Your gift is the gift enough. Your presence is the present. But my mom will be there. But don't bring anything. G says, when are you on QVC? I am scheduled at the end of February to be back on HSN. But HSN, I was supposed to be on for like a ton of shows, and I blew my back out. I have not canceled a live show in 6 years, and I had to cancel. And then they asked me to come up on Friday, but I wasn't going to go just for one show. So bottom line, February, I'll post it when I am. The one thing, Jude, about HSN is they change the show times all the time. They change the dose, they change the show times. There's like, it makes me actually bananas. I'm like, can we not have some structure? I love being on HSN, but it is quite flexible. It's one of the deals of being a host or a guest host is that the schedule does dramatically change. Very much so. Did you get Zepbound brand name through, hi Jackie, through Join Fridays? Yes, you have to be an existing patient to get brand name. You cannot come as a new patient and get brand name. You have to start off with the compound of semaglutide or Tirzepatide. They do have, by the way, testosterone now. They also have the oral semaglutide. They've got a lot of stuff. Oasis, dizzy feeling. Oasis, tell your healthcare provider that. It could be blood pressure related. In my non-medical, when I got really dizzy, I needed to change my blood pressure medication. And that's quite common for people too, by the way. So talk to your healthcare provider. Carolina, did you get body aches? Yeah, girl. Yeah. One of the best things for me was leg cramps. I had severe Charlie horses. I didn't get them after this. And I had severe Charlie horses too. By the way, I was taking the one type of magnesium glycinate. It was the bestseller on Amazon. It has only one type. Totally shortchanging myself of the other 6 types plus magnesium glycinate. So 7 types total in BIOptimizers. So Carolina, yes, I got body aches. Like flu-like symptoms, particularly when I titrated up doses. So if you have that, just recognize, or if you change like from Wegovy to Zepbound, you may have that too. It is actually normal to have the body aches. For me, I just knew that 24 to 72 hours after my shot that was gonna give myself extra grace and be gingerly with myself. But for sure, BIOptimizers very much helped me with that too. Amy, I can't. I know my mom's very excited to meet everybody. I'm like, Mom, you have to be on your best behavior. She will be. Oh, thanks, Cece. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chris, hi, sweet friend, Frozen Nashville area. I followed Brandis on TikTok. And so she's in Nashville and she was showing all of like the snapped trees there. We are still off of school. Is that my Glow? Hi, Glow. How are you, beauty? If you want an amazing YouTuber to watch, go watch Gloria Garner. Her YouTube channel, uplifting, motivational. She sometimes sings. She's the best. Carol says, could you list the compound company information, please? It's Join Fridays. And when you go to, you can get information, you can, at the end of this video in my description, it's in all my videos, is my direct link. But you can use the discount code QUEEN, QUEEN. You save money off of the first month. It's not every single month do you save that money. It's off the first month. But so they have semaglutide, tirzepatide, the pill format of semaglutide. Giddy says the side effects. Yeah, that she's a side effects girly. She says every week never gets much better, and that's after her being on Zepbound for 3 years. So like side effects for me too. I get tired. Like I just know like 24 to 48 hours or even up to 72 hours, I'm almost gonna be tireder. And so I literally go into I was gonna grab my phone and that's what this is on. I go into my calendar and I change my work commitments. I will not take a heavy workload ideally on those days. And on day 5, day 6, day 7, I'll take more of a workload to make up for it. Lisa says Element helped her with dizziness. Steph says Element when she got dizzy. And so you can get, with my Element discount, 2 free sticks with any stick purchase also. Karma says that they have the same issues, Zepbound for 1.5 years and still struggling with that. And she says she does not have an issue with blood pressure or hydration. I think it's also just one of the things like, Danielle, hi beauty. Did you see the new blueberry protein pancakes at Aldi? Girl, guess where I'm going after this live stream? Probably not today, but tomorrow I will. I'll go check to see if I have not seen them. I have not seen them. I was at Costco though yesterday. Oh my gosh, I was in store. Your girl had to get out of this house. I've been trapped here. It was from Saturday to Tuesday. I was trying to get out of here. And so I went to Costco. It was so fun. And they had all my pomegranates. Steph says, I thought it was Vertigo. Yeah. Thanks, Constance. Old Navy. Old Navy is wearing out my shirt. Yeah, 100% touch your healthcare provider. Like if you're dizzy, like hands down, touch your healthcare provider. They need to know about that. Oh, really, Chris? It's the worst storm you've seen. Get out. Are you guys, is it melting? Like here in Virginia, it's going to be cold. It was like 17 degrees earlier today. Angie says, Glow, I love a good karaoke session. She is the best. She actually sings well. Like Angie, you know, I sing horribly and off key. Glow actually sings really, really well. Amy says, I love Gloria. I know, isn't she fabulous? Hello, Indonesia. Welcome here. Yeah, Jude says, Join Fridays, they get good reviews. They really do. Danielle, Glow is awesome. Gloria is awesome. She's in the comments. Gloria Gardner. She's amazing. Like, I love her YouTube channel. It's so encouraging. She has the best voice, the best smile, the best spirit. Like, just when I need that extra, like, love boost, she's one of my love boosters. She is. She's so sweet. Gloria, you're doing good work, my friend. Okay. Hi from Tennessee. Hi, Tanya. How are you, beauty? Hi, random. It's freezing in Boston. Get out. Really, is it Danielle? Okay, now I gotta go back to Aldi. I had forgotten the whole mission why I went for my last Aldi in-store haul was to get the protein pancakes. And I completely just missed them. I got distracted because there were so many people in there. It was overwhelming for me. And I was trying to film and it was, and just people kept walking in the shot. I was like film, and I get it. Like I try to go off somewhere where I don't want to bother anybody or whatever. Influencers in the wild. And people just kept walking by, or I had one person like just appear in the video. So anyways, it got me distracted. And so next time I need to make my list before I go into Aldi. Amy says, we love a good Countess karaoke. Girl, you know it's so bad it's good. What was the shoe that, it was Hoka's. Yes, Lori, I've been thinking about that since my last video. Later tonight, I'm going to be releasing an Amazon video with those shoes. In that video, Lori, later tonight with the Amazon shoes, they are on sale. Now, the Hoka ones I just ordered. Don't tell my husband. Does anybody else do this? I don't keep any secrets from my husband, except when I get new shoes. So I ordered these new sneaks. The lace up feels different than the slip-ons. And I had ordered another pair of the white ones because my white ones got dirty. They did feel slightly different than the other white ones that I had. So to give context, I don't know what that is. These are very squishy. Like they feel very cloud-like. So anyways, that'll be on tonight's episode. I'm going to do an extra video. So Lori, for those shoes that feel like Hoka's, the one tonight's one, and they're also on sale. Karma says throw out the boxes ASAP. I know, but we're in tiny house and the boxes, my husband sees all of them. Like when we were in our normal house, I don't keep secrets. I really don't. I swear to goodness, I don't. I feel like I'm like now sounding like this shady woman. I really don't, except for when I get new sneaks. I'm like, these boots are made for walking, honey. And we gotta walk all over them. But they're a new pretty color. I really like the color. Cece says February, a great month for extra self-care and pampering. She says book a spa day. I want to, girl. I need to. I want to go to one of those amazing Korean spas. They just sound fabulous with the water and things like that. I really would like to do that. Hi, Sharon. How are you, sweet friend? Karen says, yes. She says she loves the shoes too. They're Nordiv 8. Wait till tonight's thing and I'll show you all the good stuff. Excuse me. I also got, for tonight's episode, I got the AI scale. So I've been excited to share that with you guys too. That'll be on tonight's episode as well. Latoya, how are you, beauty? Nice to see you. Okay, Danielle says the protein pancakes from Trader Joe's. Has anybody had those? Tell me if you guys have had the protein pancakes. I would have to drive an hour there and like an hour home. So I have not gone to the Trader Joe's yet, but I will if you guys think that they're good. Danielle says that there's the protein pancakes from Trader Joe's, 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. The 2 was super filling, and that was for a size of 4. 4 of them. Now, Danielle, are they in the freezer section or the refrigerator section? I'm assuming freezer. Yay! Hi, Lauren. Are you really, Lauren? Are you moving to Northern Virginia? Where are you moving? You don't have to tell me what town, but are you moving to Northern Virginia, Southern Virginia, Shenandoah Valley? That's exciting. Virginia's an awesome Commonwealth. Karen says, what time tonight? Great question, Karen. I don't know. It's as soon as I can put in all the links in the description for that video. So, okay. Danielle says the protein pancakes at Trader Joe's that they're at, they're in the refrigerator section. Are they really? I was there in the freezer section. Oh, I cannot wait to go. See, I think I may do that more than Aldi. I really want to go to Trader Joe's. I'm craving their hash browns, but Aldi has those hash browns too. In my TJ's, they're with the eggs. Trader Joe's. I was thinking that you're saying TJ Maxx for a minute. I was like, I really want to go to TJ Maxx. But in tiny house, I'm not allowed to go shopping. Not that I'm not allowed, because I'm allowed to do whatever I want, but you know what I mean. I have already enough stuff. But I really kind of do want to go to TJ Maxx now that I said it. Okay, besties. Okay, so we went through all of, hold on. There we go. Had to take the trash out for a minute. They come in a little pack. Oh, does it really? The protein ones? Oh, I'm so excited. Susan says there's several Korean spas in New Jersey and New York City. I'm jealous. I really want to go to one. I really do. It sounds awesome. I'm like, that sounds amazing. I know. I really do want to go, Danielle, also to TJ Maxx. There's so many things I want to go to. Okay, so going back over, I think I answered most of the questions. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about switching. Those were the main ones. One of the main other one was about side effects. And that's my biggest thing is BIOptimizers, their end of the year sale, BIOptimizers.com/queen. I keep saying end of the year sales. It's the new year, new you sale, but it's the end of it. Like it's ending. So if you wanted to get a good discount for the best magnesium, there's a reason why there have been millions and millions sold is because it works. And in my group, like, don't take my word for it. Take other people's word for it. Other people, like, there's been so many people are like, Elizabeth, you're right. Like comment after comment after comment, because it does. Like 7 types of magnesium. Why take 7 different pills when you could take this? So the link's down in the comments and it will be in the description too. Danielle, my popsicles are coming, I think Monday. I am room mom for my kids' school. And so I ordered a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff. So that's all coming on Friday. And I was like, oh, maybe my popsicles will come then, but it's coming on Monday. Speaking of which, people are like, what popsicles are you guys talking about? Danielle had shared with me these protein popsicles. So she's going to try them. I'm going to try them and we'll report back if they're garbage or not. But they're protein popsicles. I'm hoping, Danielle, that they come. You remember when we were like little kids, those like plastic long tubes, and they were like red and purple. I hope that they're in those things, not like the stick ones. Rosemary is going to go up to 7.5 milligrams next month. Congratulations. Okay, friend, make sure you have your arsenal ready in case you do have side effects. You may have nothing, but being fully prepared with your side effects is always my suggestion, particularly that first week. Extra grace, kindness for your body. Don't overschedule yourself. For me, I did not overschedule myself socially and work-wise when I titrated up. Jody says, did I miss it? Hi, Jody. How are you, sweet friend? At the beginning of the show, I talked about the learning component. Now we're just chatting with besties. Danielle, are they in those plastic? I'm so excited. I was hoping they would. I want to be like, I feel like my kid's going to eat a bunch of them. Constance, I take one of the magnesiums every night and she loves it, right? It really does. Magnesium, I take 2 about an hour and a half before bed. Is Dela, how are you, sweet friend? Jury duty next week. Hopefully you'll get released. Hopefully, Dela, you'll go in and they'll immediately release you and be like conflict of interest. Oh, Jody, thank you. That humbles me. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful anybody's on this journey with me. Like, it makes me so incredibly appreciative to have lost 113 pounds and to have thousands of besties who are doing the same things. Like, we're changing our lives, new skill sets. We're working on our health. We're going to live longer for the people that we love and enjoyable life. That totally motivates me. Gwen says, what are the protein popsicles? They're called, it's on Amazon. It's called like protein sickles. I'll keep you posted if they're good or not. Do you want me to post them, Gwen, in the group? Florida says, what does the magnesium do again? Oh my gosh, Florida, it's totally my pleasure. So it has 7 types of magnesium. And with that, it's not just magnesium glycinate. Excuse me, not just magnesium glycinate. I was saving this until the end. Notice how it's not a full can. It's a small, petite one. I'm going to have one if my froggy keeps going. But so Florida, it has 7 types of magnesium, not just magnesium glycinate. It has that in there, but other types of ones. So it has in there to help support muscle recovery, helps support sleep. For me, the sleep thing alone in Florida, I was like, if it just helped with the sleep, and it did for me, very much so, but it helps with muscle function. So like I would get Charlie horses at night. I don't get those anymore. Like I would have leg spasms and leg cramps. I don't anymore. Helps to support mood. There's a lot of studies about magnesium with mood and anxiety, which I do have. I'm an anxious person to begin with. And it helps to support that. It helps to support constipation too. Meaning it helps support regularity. I do not have a constipation problem. I do when I don't take my BIOptimizers. I know that's gross and crass, but I'd rather be honest with y'all. So for me, and I know for so many other people, it works really well, Florida. So, and I wouldn't promote something as a woman of integrity unless I absolutely loved it. And I've taken it pretty much every single night for the last 2 years. So Florida, you can use the discount link below, that link. That will take you to my sale link. The sale is ending. You could get it on Amazon, but the price point on their website is substantially better, in my humble opinion. Danielle says heart cherry mix is really good. She says, I like that in the morning. And in the morning, I'll sip on the magnesium. It actually has 8 types in the powder format of magnesium. I'll sip on that in the morning because it does really help me with my mood and anxiety in the morning. It helps to support it. Gwen says, I'm going to give it a try. Yay, Gwen. You'll have to tell me, bestie. Gwen, you have to be honest. If you love it, I hope you love it as much as I do, but I've yet to have somebody say, oh, I don't really like it. Okay. Cheers, bestie. We're going to have another little sip and celebrate. Is it just for NE? What does NE mean? I know I did lose my voice. I got so excited there for a minute. Sherry, what's up, girl? How are you? Welcome to the show, babes. Yes, Latoya says she loves it for sleep, which she's needed to help Charlie horses and constipations. Latoya says it's amazing. See, I said don't use my words for it. Where was it? Oh, Eddie. Sorry, Eddie. I didn't see your comment. First and foremost, Eddie, I'm so glad you're here, brother. Stuck for months. Hunger is back. Miss feeling full. Down 70 pounds to go. Eddie, my biggest source of encouragement. First and foremost, easy does it. You got this, brother. Great things are coming your way. First and foremost. Secondly, for me, increasing my protein. Going to a high protein, high fiber diet. Marron. It has been awesome. And working with a dietitian. I don't know, brother, if that's going to help you or if you've already done that, but for me, very much so. I also don't know, Eddie, if you're on Mounjaro. If you are type 2 diabetic, it's fact. Some people like to fight me on this, but it's fact. Statistically speaking, type 2 diabetics do lose more slowly than non-type 2 diabetics. So if you are that, just giving yourself extra grace. For me, one of the things when I got stuck was increasing dose, but you're already on the highest dose. So you're like me, there's nowhere else to go. So then at this point, it's working on having a blood test to make sure there's nothing else going on. I did that. There's nothing else going on. And then it was refining my habits and my life's, my skill sets, like having high protein. What does that look like for me? Having high fiber. What does that look like? Like doing all of those things is helpful for me. Rosemary says, what protein for coffee? Oh, I love Javi. I love Clean Simple Eats. We really are big Clean Simple Eats people here. We love that too. Also, for collagen, I like BIOptimizers Mushroom Breakthrough. It has some collagen in it too. It has lion's mane also that helps with brain function. Ooh, Kiki says, hi Kiki, how are you, bestie? She's sipping on her Element electrolytes, her lemonade. Let's see here. Karen says, anyone else use Sleep Breakthrough? That's from BIOptimizers also. She says it's a total, it makes me get up in the middle of the night and have to pee. Yay. Anne says she loves her Magnesium Breakthrough. It's a total game changer for her. She takes 2 to 3 at night. I've gone to taking Anne 2 to 3 at night. It's recommended 2 capsules per night. I've gone to 2 or 3. It's been great. And like I said, I don't have a constipation issue. I do if I don't take it. Oh, Rita. Hi, Rita. She says the protein pancakes from Trader Joe's sell out fast. Do they really? Oh my gosh, Rita, I feel like a ding dong. I need to get on this trend. You and Danielle you guys are trendsetters over here. Oh, Cece, you're so sweet. Jody says, I need that queso recipe. I need to make it. I haven't made it. Literally, this no school thing has been, I was going to be dramatic and be like, it's killing me. That's quite an exaggeration there. It has been challenging and testing my limits, not having my child have school for the last 5 days. So I've not made the queso, but my intention is to make it today, Jody. Why? Because I bought these chips just for the reason for the protein queso. And so I have not eaten them until I make the protein queso has been the deal with myself. And these, by the way, they're only 130 calories. Some people are gonna get their panties in a wad about it. It's 130 calories. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That protein queso is amazing though. I'm pumped. So yes, I will make it, Jody. And I'll put it in the group also. I'm really excited. It's gonna be good. Hi, Amelia. And I also want to make it, by the way, the protein queso dip, Jody, for the Super Bowl, but I'll be in Vegas at that point. Have I tried, Lisa, the Unreal Variety Pack? What is the Unreal one, Lisa? Is it what is it? Protein drinks? Matt says there's a Bigfoot behind me. Here's the beautiful thing. If there was a Bigfoot behind me, Mr. Reddy and Wilma would come out and kill it for me. Not really, but kind of. I thought it was a pig running by, and it was the local farmer's dog, and it looked like a pig. I was like, oh my gosh. Have you guys seen those TikToks where the thing blows by and it's like, pew! It has that fast music sound, and I was like, that needs to play when the pig runs by our house, but it was a dog. Postpartum says, is there melatonin BIOptimizers? No, there's no melatonin hangover postpartum. Thank goodness. Because I used to get melatonin hangovers. No melatonin is 7 types of magnesium. Oh, Lisa, I have not tried it. Should I try it? I feel like it's going to make me poop my brains out, though. I've had candies, like sugar-free candies. Oh, my gosh. They count. Oh, never mind. I won't tell that story. Anyways, they have a coconut version. Am I the only one? Okay. Shelly, we've all got different tastes, so I would love it if everyone loves what I love, but also I do also recognize that some people are not going to enjoy every single thing that I love too. Tina, I saw that I talked to my dad yesterday, and he's like, he calls me B, we're talking about the snowstorm, and he's like, we're not getting one this weekend. So apparently the big snowstorm is not headed to our way. Tina, fingers crossed. I hope not. I'm freaking out about it. I'm like, I cannot work a full-time job and not have childcare. Hence the Diet Coke and the Diet Coke sweatshirt. Y'all, I was going to curl my hair with my Shark. You guys know my new Shark tool that I'm obsessed with. I was going to do all this stuff, and it just was like, nope, we're going to do a ponytail for today. Just, I'm not able to. Penny says, I like the clear carbonated protein drink. Which one's your favorite, Penny? The one from Costco is really good. Their protein carbonated drink, I really like it. I really, really like it. Yeah, Kiki, me too. I'm ready for spring. Bring it on, girlfriend. Ann says, those chips are good. They're made with avocado oil. Yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait to eat them. But I've literally made the rule I cannot have them unless I make my protein queso, which today's the day. Okay, my besties. I need to go. Amy says we're getting 15 degrees and 6 at night. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been nuts in terms of the temperature. Jackie says she's been making the Clean Simple Eats Ninja Creamy. Oh, has it been so good? Oh, you're so sweet. Bless you, Jackie. That's so sweet. She says you can use your discount code QUEEN. Thank you, sweet friend. I appreciate that. They have a new clear drink. It was orange. I just ordered it. I'm excited to try that one. Karen, you like their quinoa chips? I'll have to check that out. Megan says that the Sam's Club has a fruit punch water flavor, like at Costco. Really? My besties, I gotta go check on my kid. Rosemary, love you so much. So our emoji of the day today is going to be a cactus, because I am thinking about warm weather and when I'm going to be in Arizona in March. But our emoji of the day, I do emojis of the day to get to know you. It tells me that you made it all the way through the video. If you want to go back and watch the beginning, that's where I talked about the educational part of this video, like the Q&A part. Feel free. It takes several hours to process. Tonight, the new Amazon video is going to come out. My favorite Amazon picks for January. I love you guys so super much. If you have not checked into the group today at countessofshopping.com/group, go do that. You can see the count posted some really cool new articles, and take advantage of the BIOptimizers sale, BIOptimizers.com/queen, QUEEN. They're berberine if you're not on GLP-1. They're mast limes. They're magnesium breakthrough. They're a probiotic breakthrough. Their microbiome. I love their microbiome. I'm actually going to make it here with my shake. The microbiome has prebiotics and probiotics in it, which is great. Okay, I love you guys so much. Danielle says going to post her workout to the group. Danielle, welcome home. I cannot wait to see your workouts too. I have not gotten a workout in, and you're reminding me I need to go do that. So thank you, sweet friend. What's today? I'm so off on my days. Is today Wednesday? Yes. Okay. I need to get my workout in like Danielle. I love you guys. My sweet friends, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. And if I miss your comment, please don't be offended. I'm trying to get better at comments, but I will read them in the replay. Love you guys. Have a great day. Let's make it a powerful one. Bye, friends. Bye. Love you.